Former Counting On cast member Jessa Duggar Seewald and her husband Ben Seewald are proud parents to their sixth child. But he was evidently too scared to cut the cord, so who took over? Continue reading for more details. It's not easy to bring a healthy baby into the world. Jessa Duggar and her husband Ben Seewald, who recently welcomed their sixth child, are already pros in spite of this. The former Counting On star has always been candid and forthright about being a mother, no matter how good or bad things have been. Nevertheless, her lastborn showed an intriguing fact. It turned out that Ben was afraid of cutting the baby's umbilical cord. What happened that Ben didn't receive this recognition, which usually goes to the partner after all the work is finished? And who took his place at this pivotal moment? In a Birthing Tale YouTube video, she detailed her labor and delivery experience in great detail. Jessa asserted that she had a great time even though she was in labor for more than 7 hours. She stated that her mother, Michelle Duggar, was a wonderful rock for her daughter during labor and delivery. It seemed that Ben, Jessa's husband, had never cut the umbilical cord in any of her previous pregnancies. He had an upset stomach, so Jessa had her sister, Jordan, do it since she felt it was crucial for him to do it. This was her opportunity to really immerse herself in the occasion, as she had never previously attended a birth by Jessa Duggar Seewald. The siblings had a good time, and Ben felt relieved. However, it seemed that Mama Michelle might be the one to break the cord after everything she had done. The birth story of Jessa Duggar Seewald has been made public in 2 parts, with more probably to follow. Fans are curious to find out everything there is to know about baby number 6, in addition to Jessa's future plans. With her large family, the only question now is when she will finally stop having kids. There will undoubtedly be conjecture over the Counting On alum's age, given that she has 18 siblings. Viewers simultaneously congratulate Michelle for her active participation in the cord-cutting ceremony and express amazement that Jordan was of legal age to be present. Josie was in the neonatal intensive care unit, and I witnessed those experiences when she was a newborn, so you all had to travel to Little Rock. Excellent work. Your mother is an amazing rock. She has a significant impact on every one of your lives. The Duggars have long enthralled viewers in the realm of reality television families with their distinctive way of life, big family dynamic, and unshakable faith. The Duggar family has consistently garnered media attention for its conservative values, love for one another, and adherence to their faith, whether it was on 19 Kids and Counting or the current Counting On series. The way they commemorate significant life events, such as the birth of their children, is among the most endearing parts of their tale. Fans anxiously anticipated how Jessa Duggar and her husband Ben Seewald would manage the birth process upon the arrival of their children, particularly because they chose a more natural method of labor. The couple, who are well known for their endearing bond and grounded personality, never hesitated to share their experience with the world. In a recent vlog, Jessa shared a humorous, apprehensive, and unexpected moment when her husband Ben became anxious about a specific chore during the birth of their newest child, the cutting of the umbilical cord. The thought of severing the umbilical cord, which represents the birth of a child, can be frightening to many expectant parents. This seemingly straightforward action turned into an unanticipated source of stress for Ben. Fans were given a pleasant and realistic glimpse into the couple's lives through their candidness about this particular event. Many admirers questioned, since Ben was too anxious to cut the cord himself, who took over the honor. Their sixth child's birth. Fans have enjoyed following Jessa and Ben's expanding family, especially now that they are the proud parents of 6 kids. After having a good experience with home births in the past, the Seewalds decided to have their 6th child, a male named Henry, born in an intimate home birth. Relying on their faith and the support of their loved ones, Jessa and Ben have always been transparent about their choice to greet their children in the manner that felt most comfortable for them. This birth was no exception, and it's clear that Michelle Duggar, Jessa's mother, who has given birth to 19 children, supported her the entire time. Family members' presence during the birth offered a layer of love and support for the expanding family, making the event even more memorable. There are multiple decision-making and task-handling times for the parents, just like with every birth. Cutting the umbilical cord is one such procedure that, despite its apparent simplicity, frequently marks a crucial moment in the delivery room. This act marks the start of a new chapter in the baby's life and signifies the final separation between mother and kid. Ben's anxiety. A comparable situation. Even though it might seem like a straightforward procedure, many new fathers experience anxiety when it comes to cutting the umbilical cord. Ben was unable to control his nerves. He acknowledges in the vlog that he was apprehensive about cutting the cord personally because he felt a little overpowered by the moment's importance. Many fathers might identify with his response, particularly those who might not have had prior delivery experience or who were uncertain of the responsibilities involved in taking on such a significant duty. Ben, who has often been portrayed as a caring and affectionate husband, voiced his worries about how challenging it could be to cut through the cord. Though the task is a common part of the childbirth process and often not as difficult as it would seem, he joked that he was afraid of messing it up or hurting the kid. It was great to hear him be open about his anxiousness because it revealed a more vulnerable side of him that fans don't often witness. Even while it was a humorous and carefree moment, it also provided viewers with a window into Ben's character. Even when it comes to something as little as cutting the cord, it's evident that he takes his position as a father of 6 seriously. This anxious moment was simply another indication of how much he cares for Jessa and their kids, who he loves in all he does. Who assumed responsibility? When Ben acknowledged that he was too anxious to sever the connection, everyone was wondering who would take over. Known for her laid-back and encouraging demeanor, Jessa jumped in to assist right away. She supported her husband as he worked through his nerves, handling the situation with humor and grace. Jessa ultimately made the decision to cut the umbilical cord herself. Jessa was able to step in and handle the work in a way that reduced Ben's tension because of her composed manner and delivery experience. For supporters who have seen Jessa develop into a mother, this instance served as further evidence of her capacity to manage any situation that arises, particularly when it concerns her kids' welfare. Jessa's choice to intervene and cut the cord was a lovely illustration of their marriage's support system and cooperation. Jessa reassured Ben when he was anxious, and the two of them successfully handled yet another parenting milestone. Fans thought it was a charming and heartfelt moment. A moment new parents can relate to. Fans were particularly moved by Ben's fear and Jessa's choice to step in and do the chore. Many new parents can identify with this dilemma. Every moment of childbirth can feel daunting due to the numerous emotional and physical obstacles it presents, particularly for first-time parents or those who are uncertain of their capacity to manage particular duties. No one needs to be flawless when it comes to parenting, and Ben's vulnerability in this situation served as a reminder that it's acceptable to be anxious. Ben's uneasiness gave many viewers a sense of security. It made him more relatable by demonstrating that he was no different from other fathers going through the pleasures and challenges of fatherhood. Assuming that public leaders and celebrities have it all figured out makes it simple to place them on a pedestal. However, incidents like this serve as a reminder that everyone experiences anxiety or uncertainty occasionally, regardless of experience or accomplishment. Fans now feel more connected to Jessa and Ben's family because of their candor regarding their delivery experiences. They have made it possible for visitors to witness the genuineness and affection that fuel their relationship by sharing these private moments. The quality of their relationship and the value of cooperating as parents are demonstrated by Jessa's ability to assist her husband during his unsure time. Conclusion: bringing love and humor to parenting. Ultimately, the narrative of Jessa and Ben's umbilical cord cut serves as a reminder that there is more to parenting than getting everything right. It's also about supporting one another during uncertain times. Ben was initially anxious about severing the cord, but with Jessa's help, he was able to back off and let her take control when necessary. Their cooperation in this instance showed that being a good parent entails having the courage to encourage one another, laugh through nervousness, and lean on one another.